What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Yesterday, single-handedly won a tag team match, and Eric Bischoff screwed the slug once again. Now then.
Trish is my friend, and Trish said we could share the tag team title.
Eugene, you idiot! She lied to you. You screwed up, and Edge and Christian took our titles.
Gentlemen, please. Edge told me I did
Edge is wearing
right
your title
thing.
right now. How stupid can you be?
Now. There's no call for that. I'm not stupid. I'm calling you out right now.
You can't call me out, Eugene. I'm standing right here.
We're gonna have a match tonight in this very ring.
What are you talking about? We're not in a ring.
Just go. Go now. We'll sort this out later.
This is getting out of hand. Tempers have flared between former tag team champions.
Looks like they're gonna have a match tonight. If Eugene can figure out where the ring is.
That's really not how tag team titles work in the first place, and I never wanted to be in a tag team again in the first place. But okay, let's have a match here with Eugene on this fine Monday afternoon.
Boy, I tell you, this is a sad thing.
I know! Another week, and Eugene still got a job on Raw.
That's not what I'm talking about, and you know it. I'm talking about the circumstances behind this match. I hope Edge, Christian, and Trish are proud of themselves.
They're the tag champs, and the former champs are about to fight with each other. What's not to be proud of?
Well, they're not playing his music. So maybe in some circumstances, even when Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler are talking, that turning off every single superstar's music actually worked out for me in some capacity. Because occasionally it just plays and I can't stop it, and that's been annoying. But if there are less circumstances where I have to edit the music out of this video, then that's a good thing. Anyway, what I wanted here, singles competition, and less tag team matches. Playa, holla holla. Uh-oh. Stare down. Stare down. Pre-match tactic. Staring you down.
This one has the potential to be a match of the year candidate.
X. Whoa, I missed it. Eugene. All right. Anyway, it's Monday. What's good? It's a new week. Yes, it is. And there is Raw tonight from Newark, New Jersey. I will not be there, unfortunately. What are you going to do? But honestly, Raw's been so kind of just not great the past, I don't know, 6 months. And the fact that one of the shining parts of Raw, which is Braun Strowman, is not going to be there, does not really help things at all. Anyway, not much in the news today, but there's definitely some discussion to be had here concerning this whole veteran wrestlers kind of, mocking or criticizing the indie match style that was kind of happening this weekend and kind of more or less had culminated last night with Randy Orton making some comments. And I think that's definitely an important thing to discuss. I think there's room for all styles of wrestling, from AJ Styles to Joey Styles, for all styles of wrestling. And I think that when Randy Orton, who had made the big old Twitter post last night, was more or less Tazplex, more or less equating the fact that, the big boys, WWE, are making more money, and therefore that's better. Like, that's kind of the argument he was making. Now, not even going into the fact that Randy Orton was in that pretty terrible House of Horrors match not that long ago. That's kind of not part of the discussion, but I wanted to mention it because again, I'm sure there are some folks who like that match. That's not my style. Guess what? There are plenty of other styles of wrestling to get into. Even on that show, there was plenty of better wrestling to get into besides that House of Horrors nonsense, right? So that's kind of not immaterial to the discussion here. But the fact that Randy Orton would make the argument that, hey, we make way more money, therefore we are better, is such a nonsense argument, because you can apply it to any other form of entertainment, where if you're trying to say that, oh, this made more money, therefore it is a better thing objectively, you're going to have a hard time making that argument. For example, I hit L1, but he got up. He got up. Just on a basic example, you can go to the movies, right? Now, looking at the box office, which is generally how you judge the success of a movie, is when it's in theaters, in the box office. The Godfather, widely considered one of, if not the greatest films of all time, had a box office of like 245 million-ish, right? Now, compare that with, say, Transformers, which no one would tell you is one of the greatest movies of all time. No one. And that made over 700 million at the box office.
Here's your winner, the man.
Now, I don't know any serious film critic who would ever make the argument that Transformers is a better movie than The Godfather. I'm sure there are folks out there who might enjoy Transformers more than The Godfather, but making the argument that it's a better movie because it made more money, that's kind of a hard sell.
You did a great job again for me last week, Eugene. You made me very, very happy.
He lost.
Do you know what I do for men that make me happy?
Give them presents?
You could say that. And I've got a present you can unwrap later tonight if you'll do me a little favor.
Christian, what are you doing?
It's not my birthday.
I know, silly, but it's gonna seem that way.
Will there be cake?
No, Eugene,
and ice cream and balloons?
No, that's
and
not.
Pony rides?
Eugene! Listen, Eugene. If you do exactly what I tell you tonight, you're coming back to my hotel room after the show. Do you understand?
But I like my room. It's got all my action figures in it.
Eugene, listen. Edge has a match tonight against your former friend.
I've already beat Edge.
I'm afraid he's gonna hurt Edge, and then he'll be able to hurt me again.
No.
But
That
you can
wasn't
help
my fault.
Edge. We need you to be the special referee. The extremely special referee.
Referee? Like Dangerous Danny Davis or Earl Hebner's brother Dave?
Oh, the Hebners.
That's right, Eugene. I know you'll do a great job for me tonight. Now go get ready. Hurry up.
Holy crap. I thought I was gonna die.
I know.
Well, I guess we'd better get ready for your match, huh, bro?
We?
Yeah, we, as in you and me. Right?
Sorry, bro. Trish and I have some more planning
Game's
to do.
freaking out again. Game's freaking out again. Sorry, Christian.
Keep those belts warm, Christian.
Keep those belts warm, Christian.
Ah.
You're not the only one who can come up
Stop
with a
freaking
plan,
out, game.
Trish.
Stop freaking out.
Eugene has got to be the most special referee of all time. Can he even
At least
count
give
the
him a
three
shirt.
JR?
Come on.
Of course he can. Will you stop?
All right, Monsoon. Will you stop? Would you please? You could at least give him a shirt, like a ref shirt. That's how it usually works in wrestling, but whatever. Anyway, the point I was trying to get across, basically, is that as long as the audience you're putting on the match for is happy, the style of the match is not super important, because you're entertaining a crowd, kind of regardless of the size of the given crowd. As if they're entertained, then you've done your job. So making the we're making way more money argument is kind of disingenuous of Randy Orton. But also, Randy Orton getting way more heat on Twitter than he's gotten in real life in quite some time. Because honestly, he's just been kind of bland for a while. And he certainly has the potential, and he certainly has the know-how. But a lot of times it's just the writing, and the writing staff of what they give you is not always the best material. So I do like that Randy Orton is at least a little bit self-aware of the headlock joke, because he made that, like, he had that big long diatribe and ended it with ... headlock, which was hilarious, because for a long time Randy Orton was the headlock guy, and his matches were just boring. I'm sorry, they were boring because there's so many freaking headlocks, you know. So there is that, and that's kind of I guess my thoughts on this whole veteran indie guy thing and whatever else. And look, you can make the argument that the indie guys might not work as safe of a style as the WWE guys, you know, and therefore might, you know, have a longer career if you were with big boys, because you're working a safer style. But you see way more injuries on the big rosters, or at least injuries that they acknowledge, because of the fact that they work way more dates. You're working way more. You're on the road way more, wearing down your body way more, and that's going to lead to more injuries every single time. Just about. So I don't know. It's a weirdly nuanced conversation to have about wrestling, about some just real dumb stuff. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. Is that more money does not necessarily mean better. And honestly, there's an old discussion from Jim Cornette where things in wrestling that you want to make look real and you want to make look better, the more money you throw at a situation, you know, between two guys that's not in a ring, the faker it's gonna look, and that's kind of held true for a long time. So the way things used to happen, you know, when they'd send guys out into the crowd and into the concession stand and like that kind of stuff, looked more real when when you had no budget and you had to do it for real. It's gonna look more real, and that's kind of that argument essentially. And man, these guys love reversing finishers. They just love doing it. But Edge, I am the ruthless slug mission machine. So if I can reverse it, there we go. Nope.
This could get interesting. They're picking their spots.
Boom.
You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them.
Know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. So yeah, I will just hit all manner. He immediately gets himself out of that situation, which is... Why does Edge keep ducking me? I don't understand. Eugene's counting.
He's going to regret not following up here once he loses this match.
Sluggeroni.
Come on, JR. This isn't something you do when you're worried about the outcome of the match. He knows he's got it in the bag.
Come on, Edge. You want to get in the ring or what? Eat it, yeah. Eat it, yeah. Eat it, yeah.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the
He tried to escape. He really did. Nope. It's a slippery devil. Taz mission. Come on, Edge. Tap or snap. Not that it matters, because these match results never seem to actually matter. But, I'll do what I can, and I'll do what I won't. Here we go. Salt Shaker, 1.5. Will that be enough to put away? Nope. It will not be because of the rope break. But I can definitely have this little bit of a beardness, and see if I can choke him out. We're not going to make it. Getting there, but not quite. I'm hitting down in a circle just to go for a pinfall. His head's under the rope. How is that not a rope? I was going to say. I think we can hit one more Salt Shaker. That might be it from Mr. Edge here. I think I know him. Or we'll just give him with another Taz mission. I'm hitting X, and he immediately escapes. I don't understand. Boom. Alright, here we go. Or not. Really? Speaking of headlocks. Speaking of headlocks. Alright. Thanks, Edge. Here we go. Please don't rope break this. Please. Please, oh please, oh please. Rope break. Of course it was. Just pin the man. He's red. He's red! Punch you in the face! Okay. What? I hate having to... Eat it, yeah, eat it, yeah, eat it, yeah! I hate having to think about what button is strike and what one is grapple for reversals. I never liked it then, and I don't like it now. Crossbody! And he misses. How do you miss a crossbody like that? Alright. Sure. Yes, the STF. The STF, baby! You tap or you snap. Yep. Right into the crossface. Look, Edge. I don't know what you think you're gonna escape from the amazing attack slug. It's just not going to happen. Test the strength. Nope. Right into the arm. Alright, well. I'm still, like, I've not gotten any real damage here, and Edge is pretty damaged, so... Did he eye rake me, or what happened there? They're freaking out for whatever reason. Oops. I hit the wrong button there. Trying to do a running grapple in this game is actually kind of tricky. Just punch right in the mush. Alright, Edge. Your weird submission thing that you do, where it's kind of a sharpshooter but kind of not, I don't like it. Get to the rope. Get to the rope. Get to the rope. It's right there. Whatever. Now my head's damaged from a leg lock because sure. I mean, he got some punches in, I guess. What? Why is Edge mounting a comeback here? I thought I was done with you, Edge. We were done. This was done. Here we go. DDT. Classic old school wrestling at the rope break. That is definitely a rope break. How is that not a rope break? He's like half under the ropes. Whatever. Hey, Edge, come to the center of the ring if you will. Or not. Or you can eat it, yeah. Really? A weapon? Really? Really? The ring bell. Eat it, yeah. Come on, Edge. What's wrong? I don't fucking think so. You can look at any professional sport you want, JR. Woo! Stay in the ring, Edge. Stay in the ring. Tap out. Give up. Give up. Just give up. Just give up. Make it happen. Oh, come on. I wanted to hit it there so he actually be in the center. And was that the execution? The educator? One of those edge moves. Edge, get back in the ring. Seriously? Why must you try and cheat? Why must you try and cheat, Edge? Not cool.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job.
Sure. He's right there. It's not going to work. The rope's right there. I just need to grapple him, like right here. Or right here. And then hit my finish. And it's... Yep, no. That. Right there. Right there. He's still got him right next to the ropes. It's not going to help me. It's another rope break. How are you supposed to win if you can't... There. Count it, ref. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? How much damage have I done to Edge here, and he still insists on kicking out? No. Nah, son. Nah, son. There. You tap or you snurr. How is that not a tap out? What kind of garbage? What kind of absolute garbage? It's still too close to the ropes. It is still too close. I can't get it in the center of the ring for whatever reason in this match. It's just not... It's just not going well. No! I tried so hard. I tried so hard. That was extremely unsatisfying. Anyway, I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time. Right here on this channel. And I'm out.